Fought off foul. Two down, nobody on. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing there for the A's. But they still. Bottom of the inning. Down. here is Dave Lopes. Grove back to work. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And that drops foul. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
That did he good.
Struck him out looking.
Now
Duke Snyder, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1.
Snyder.
Just 5 did he do.
Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
0-1.
And it's through for a hit. So Mlb All down 1-1. Now in for a strike. Out front and foul to the left side.
Sophia, you're in torque.
On the inside corner for called strike 3. And here comes Bellinger. 1 home run shy of 200 for his career. And a foul ball. Snyder off of first with 2 away. Bellinger with just 1 more homer to reach the 200 career mark.
You know, we usually talk about bigger numbers when it comes to homers, but only about 400 major leaguers have ever hit 200 round trippers in their careers. He's putting himself in great company.
Going 2 now. Swing and a ground ball to first. He's out. That is the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for L.A. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Stepping in the long ball. Threat, Jimmy Fox. Outside low, and that is ball 1.
You know, these A's showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Next offering upstairs.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Next offering is in for a strike. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Here comes a pitch. And it remains 2-2. See ya. Strikes him out for the 2nd time today.
Now batting, number 33.
Next up for the A's, Jose Casado. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
First pitch just misses. Casado, 23 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, Tied him up a little bit. Slightly up, slightly in.
A's leading by a run. One down, base is empty. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Swing and a slow roller. And that's just foul. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. He went around, according to Carl Dixon. The shortstop takes the ball. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Back here at Chavez Ravine, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the catcher, Roy Campanella. And that one missing low. Clips the corner, and that is strike 1. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
Betts in the box now. No balls and a strike. Fly ball center field. Henderson puts it away for the out. And now Teoscar Hernandez in there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. And that is down. Stairs 1-1. And that's in the dirt. Just off the inside edge.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Center field. And Ricky Henderson the grab. And that's the 3rd out. Welcome back.
Leading
Quite
off
a
for the
pitcher's duel so
Athletics.
far. Here's how the
Catcher,
starters
number
are performed
36.
up to this point. On the ground at first. And foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Robinson makes the grab. And there's one down.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. And now 1-2.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Here's the third baseman. He's 0 for 1.
Now batting, number 6.
And he swings through that one.
No balls, 1 strike.
Next one misses. Ball 1. Hard ground ball, base knock. Around first, digging for 2. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
Now batting, center
So the
fielder,
batting order
Ricky
turns over.
Henderson.
Ricky Henderson up next for the A's. He is struck out and he is walked. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. He swings and fouls one off. On the ground, right side. Sends it to first. Third out. The one hit is all they get. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the A's 3 and the Dodgers 2. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Third baseman, number 10.
On the ground to third. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
Now batting, second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
And stepping in is the speedy Jackie Robinson. Bunting for a hit. He's safe. He's safe with a bunt single.
This is a big part of his skill set, and he puts himself into situations where he can rely on his speed to impact the ball game. And this is just another example of it, and we'll see what else he can do now that he's on first.
Down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. And a good eye there.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
There's one. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We're through 5. It's the A's 3 and the Dodgers 2. Back here in L.A., top 6. Here's the second baseman, Eddie Collins. Check swing, called strike. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. And a quick out, number 1.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that
designated
catch. We all know
Jason
those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Now it's the DH, Jason Giambi. He's done some damage, launched a homer at his first at bat back in the first.
Yeah, that was a tone setter, no doubt. I mean, you can stomach an early solo homer, but a 3-run shot just doesn't go down quite as smooth.
There's a strike.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
That's too low.
That's a ball.
And that's ball one. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Here's a 1-2. Flails at that one. It's a strikeout.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
That one off the mark, and that's ball one. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And it's fouled away. Two outs. That one just misses.
2-2.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Handles, throws to first. The A's go quietly. 3 up, 3 down that time. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now, Duke Snyder. On the ground. Throws to first in time. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Gil Hodges. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Nanko pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Bellinger stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And a swing and a miss.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Two down, nobody on. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
He swings and crushes one. Deep on its way. Way back there. Gone. It's a belly bomb. That's worth the price of admission. His 4th home run of the season. It's 3-3. Cindy, somebody go track down that baseball. It's number 2. $200 for him.
200 career home runs. That's legitimate power at the plate, and that's something that a lot of guys would dream of getting to. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Roy Campanella. Both 2 in this one. That clips the corner. And that's downstairs. And the count is 1-1. Two down, bases empty, but one run across here in the bottom of the sixth. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. And that keeps the inning going. Here's Mookie Betts now. 1 for 2.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
First pitch, not close. Campanella off of first with 2 away. That one outside. Now 2-0. Fastball is outside. And now 3-1.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Jump throw across his body to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play. Just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop can even make that play.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Lefty Grove won't go any further tonight. And it's
pitching for the
so
A's.
A new pitcher on the mound for the A's. Raleigh Fingers.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
And fouled off. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. 2 aboard, 2 outs. And that skips in the dirt.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And that one is lifted in the air, and it falls. Throw-in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
Next offering is in for a strike. The Dodgers threatening. That one outside. 2-1. And there's a ball.
Ball out there on the mound. He's got to go right after this hitter because you don't want to turn this lineup over. This is the guy that you've got to get that final out, get out of this inning.
One burner into the outfield for a knock. One runs in. Another comes in to score. Throw is on the line, and he scores. And they're up by 3.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. It's hard to hit a baseball much better than that, and even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to reach an exit velo of 114 miles per hour. I'll tell you what, that's a very impressive swing at the bat.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And a 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. That one not close. And the count's even at 2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Up and in, and now it's 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
So now
That's
2
a ball.
on
Take your base.
and 2 outs.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
And there's a foul ball. 2 on, 2 outs. And a swing and a miss. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We're through 6 full. It's the Dodgers. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And now the right fielder, Jose Casado. Late swing fouled off. In there at the knees. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Tanner Scott looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Trying it, warming up as well. That misses, and it's 1-2. And that's outside. That one misses, and it's 3-2. That one misses, so lead-off walk.
Well, it might be time to dig into that bullpen. He's looking a little fatigued to me.
Tanner Scott on the pitch out of the pen here.
Number 66.
He has a great slider with tons of movement. Now it's the shortstop, Miguel Tejada. The shortstop takes the ball.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Casado on at first, nobody out. And that misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. That one ripped. Snyder ranging back. And gone! A shot to the opposite field. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 6-5. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. When you have a team that hits home runs at such a high rate, they can get back in the ball game so quickly. That's why that leadoff walk was extremely costly.
So up next, Terry Steiner. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1. And that one is inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And that one is downstairs. And a count 2-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
This one popped up. Robinson. And it's caught for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Al Simmons up next for the A's. That one almost got him. Straighten him up a little bit. Scott, the 6-foot lefty, 235 pounds, and he was selected for the All-Star game last year. Looking to get the tying run on base.
2-1.
That one fouled off. 2-2.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days.
Blake Trinan will take over here.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Trying to hold a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That's out number 3. A's draw closer on this homer. It's now 6-5. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now Duke Snider. Clips the corner. 0-1.
You know, these Dodgers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
First baseman, Gil Hodges.
Foul ball there. Next offering is fouled back. Stays alive. One down, base is empty. That one lifted to left. Bolt should have this one. He makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Cody Bellinger.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strikes.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Nanko makes the play, and that is that. Back here at Dodger Stadium, and now the center fielder, Ricky Henderson. In the air, foul off first. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
1 pitch, 1 out.
Next up for the A's, Eddie Collins. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Fernando Valenzuela looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Gagne also throwing. One down, base is empty. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
In the dirt, 1-2 to count. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. In the air, out towards right center. Betts on the move. Brings it in. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jason Giambi.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Blake Trinan out of the game, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Jay Howell.
Number 51.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Giambi now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. That missed by a lot. And 1-1. Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Chopper right side. Robinson tosses to first, and they get Giambi for the out. And that is the inning. And we're back, ready for the bottom of the 8th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Roy. So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Mason Miller.
Just trying to keep this one close here,
Number
and
19.
this is where a bullpen can give
Mason
their players a
Miller.
chance to fight back into the game.
Next offering is in for a strike. Foul ball. Up the middle. Sneaks through. Base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Here's Betts. And that one ripped to left. And it goes just foul. Miller, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Fouled off down the right side. Nobody out, runner at first. And now the count is even. Now one missed.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
On the ground at first. Could be two. Good feed. That's one. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Sliced hard but foul. Two down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the eighth inning. Ground ball up the middle, and that one handled. Over to first, and Hernandez is out, and that'll do it. No runs. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Eric Gagne.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
And that is cut on and missed, and it's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
There's the strike. Outside
2-2.
low, and the count is 2-2. Got him! And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Now it's the right fielder, Jose Casado. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt, 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Ball 3.
Tejada in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. One down, base is empty. And the tying run is on base.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
And now the shortstop, Miguel Tejada. He's already homered here in this one. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Next offering is in for a strike.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
That one not close. And it's 3-2.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
2 strikes. Many times hitters looking out over the plate. When you're looking out over the plate, you're also going to let the ball travel a little bit longer. And a fastball zipped on the inside corner just locks you up.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Reggie Jackson. The runner on first with 2 gone for him. That missed inside. And that is ball one. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Inside.
Ball.
And that's ball two.
2-0 to count.
And
Ball
another
three.
ball.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
And that one fouled off.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
One strike away.
That's a ball.
Four,
Take your
he
bait.
walked him. And that'll keep the line moving.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
Check swing, hit on the ground. Throw to first, ball game. And the Dodgers strand the go-ahead run to hold on for the win.
Well, with this sixth win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around, up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourself. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.
6-5 the final here today. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shelby saying so long.
Style.